Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon Neophyte Lounge. How's everybody doing? And most importantly, can you hear me? That's always a good thing to know. So, tonight is my first stream in a little while, and I just decided that, after I got off work, I think I'm just going to sit here and enjoy a couple of pours, stream a little bit, talk about whiskey, then call it a night. I don't know. We'll just have to see where the night goes and how things are. I saw Lilith was in here from Australia, which I kind of figured some of the people from there would be up because it's in the middle of the afternoon, I think, down there, probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. Not sure, but I know that they're up. That's for sure. Not sure, but I know that they're see what happens whenever you're not paying attention. Oh, look at this. I can't believe it. The man, the myth, the legend. Lord Schlong is actually up at this time of day over there. I am shocked. Now, Simon, I knew you'd be around. 4:30. Okay. I knew it was something like that. I'm trying to get this all figured out. So most importantly, I hope everyone's doing well. Glad that you can hear me, particularly down under. Lilith heard me. Simon heard me. So that's a good thing. So like I said, my first stream in a little bit, and I thought when I got home from work, I said, I'm going to sit here, going to have a few drinks and chat a little bit about whiskey. Yeah, well, you're in a different part of the world there, Simon. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Shane, I think you talked about that game. Was it on Livewire? You talked to Mike about it, about doing that? I can't quite remember. But neither here nor there. Well, if anybody's having a drink, I know probably Shane is. I don't know about the people down under, although it's definitely not too early or definitely not too late. But first things first that I'm going to pour in my glass, because I've been thinking about it all day, is a little Elijah Craig rye. I'm going to start off with that tonight, 94 proof. Get a little sip of that going just because I can. And I've been thinking about that tonight. And so that's what I'm going to start off with. Just a little taste. Man, that's good. Some people like Heaven Hill products. Some people don't. It's okay, to each his own. Me, I like it. It's a good little pour. Good price, generally 30, 40 bucks, depending upon where you are. It's always a good pour to me. What is it about? I think the mash bill's 51 rye, 35 corn, and then 14 malted barley. So you can't go wrong. Definitely smells good all the time. Mr. Whiskey Shits, holy smokes, you're out of bed too? Man, this is turning out to be something. Glad to see you here. That's for sure. So, if Shane is finishing up a card game against humanity, I wonder what the stakes are. Is it money? Is it whiskey? I sure it isn't strip poker. I sure hope it isn't, because I don't want to see the pictures to follow. That's for sure. Oh, high rye or low rye mash bills, we're going to get to that. But I like rye. One of them that I'm going to drink a little bit tonight and talk about is a high rye bourbon. Uh, so yes, I pretty much like them all. So yeah, they're pretty darn good to me, Simon. I don't have a particular preference, but I do love that spice you get on a rye on the finish. I like that on most whiskeys, so that's why I'm more partial to rye. I don't turn down bourbon, of course, as you know, I drink it, but the rye to me is really really a good pour, really good pour. But yeah, Lilith, everything is back. You can't see it, but in front of me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 boxes high, about 4 across that wall, and on the other wall, it's pretty much similar. That the boxes are stacked up in about, I'd say a row of 6, about 5, looks like 5 tall there, and then in the bedrooms, it is packed. But slowly but surely, we're going to get through it and get them all opened and where they need to be. At least that is what we're planning. And my wife's already started that stuff. So anyway, let me get a little sip of this here. You know, it definitely is sweet. And a lot of people say they get a candy sweetness on it. I don't get the candy sweetness, but I definitely get the vanilla. But you know what? To me, it's a little marshmallowy. I mean, a little marshmallowy. That's kind of what I'm getting on here. Some people will say a butterscotch, but I'm not getting butterscotch, that's for sure. Definitely get the rye spice with a subtle mint, which is characteristic of a rye. But anyway, really good. So I have a 3-day weekend. So today is my Friday. So nothing like just sitting here, relaxing, having a little pour, and chatting with you all. Any of you, what are you drinking if you are drinking? Alcohol. Could be beer. I don't care if it's wine. What are you drinking if you are? Mr. Whiskey Shit, you can just put down one thing you have had tonight. You don't have to list them in chronological order. So, Lilith, you said you were getting a bottle of Elijah Craig rye. Okay. Well, you know, I don't find this one that bad, Simon. I don't know. I just particularly like this Elijah Craig rye. It's a low mash bill, that's for sure, compared to others. Now, I have a high rye bourbon that I'll be talking about that, and of course, having a pour of that one definitely taste is a level up, but also it's a lot higher proof. So by about what, 11, 12 points. So I've kind of got that towards the end, and I'm starting out here at the bottom of the scale because I don't want to blow out my palate. Having an afternoon coffee. All right. Well, yeah, it's 2:30 for you. That's right. I forgot. I wonder if Ken's actually working today. I know he had some things going on, but I can't quite, I don't remember what he was up to. Just got to adjust this a little bit. There we go. I don't have tons of light on because I don't want the glare on the screen. And I was like, where is this glare coming from? I just had to move the screen a little bit there. It helps immensely. But, yeah, it's always a good pour. One of the ones I just want to chat about again, and I've talked about this one before. I don't have this one opened. I do have one open, but for the money, this has been a good rye. It's only 90 proof. But one thing about this particular rye, the Triple R Russian River rye, and the Elijah Craig rye, if you were somebody new to rye whiskey, definitely worth giving them a pour of it. I don't think it's off-putting. I don't think it's overbearing for somebody like that. I think they'd be good. And particularly at the price points of Elijah Craig and this, $40 or under, the price point is good for somebody just, starting out and experiencing rye that, just wants to start expanding their palate. I think this is great. It's not as viscous as some of other ryes I have, like the one I'm going to talk about towards the end is a Redemption. And it just has a little more oil in me. And now, I haven't had that Templeton. I've seen it. I don't recall, Simon, if I've seen it in a rye out here. I'm not sure. But anyway, and you said it's a barrel proof rye. Okay, well, good. So what are you talking ABV? Are you talking 50 ABV? Are you talking a little higher on the ABV than 50? Or are you talking maybe, 46, 45? What are you getting down there for that as far as your ABV? Yeah, I just wish this Elijah Craig was a little more viscous as far as the mouthfeel, but the spice is what I like. The way it lingers, and still even the sweetness is good. So I'm happy with it. Might have to do a review of some ryes, do a blind and see out of them all which one I like, because that's really the best way to do it. Right now I know what my top favorite is, but as you all know, 57.9. Okay, well, that will make you wide-eyed and awake. So it's not overly sweet to you, correct? On that Templeton rye? But are you getting kind of a butterscotch? Are you getting vanilla? Are you getting caramel? What are some of the notes on those? Be interested to know. Or do you get a mint kind of on the palate, on the finish, or is it, or you don't notice that? Except I get a bit of mint on this, especially now on the Elijah Craig. Did anybody watch the Likes stream today. I was watching it just before I came on to do my live. Saw their costumes. I thought it was good. I liked it. Oh, you're getting cherry on that. Wow. Okay. Well, that's different. But hey, if that's what you get, that's what you get. I haven't had a cherry cola in a while. You might make me want to go and actually try a cherry cola, or find some Templeton rye, which is probably what I would do. So what are you paying for that down there, Simon? Because I see Templeton here, and I don't know if it's the same, but I want to say it's here in the U.S., it's $50 range. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's right in there. I thought I saw something on that. So tonight, I'm going to go ahead and let somebody in that you talk about a man with a palate. This man has a palate. Let's see if anybody recognizes it.
Oh.
What's up?
You hit the wrong button. You said somebody with a palate.
Well,
is Marty here? Where's Marty?
I said with a palate.
Oh, yeah, I have a palate of whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy? I saw that you were going on at 2:30. I was like, I'll be up.
Well, I knew you would be.
Yeah, did you?
You know, hey, maybe this will be my gig. It'll be the encore before Whiskey Encore.
Here's what it are. You're like the late show with Tom Snyder. You remember that guy who used to like chain smoke all night long and like. Anyway, you got a whole bunch of people that are about to join you, buddy.
Oh, they're coming.
I'm bringing the cavalry. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go.
Look at this.
We are just
getting started. Look at this. I mean, the guy is like unbelievable. Oh, look at this too.
Thanks,
Trish.
Trish is not a guy.
Nope.
I'm not a guy. No.
But she is unbelievable at
Hold on. We got another one. We got to let him in.
Just clap my ass over at Cards Against Humanity. I can't believe you, girl.
What's up?
Nice going.
Joe. Still looking unentertained.
Yeah.
Did you hear me tell Trisha that you had RMF? Joe, go ahead, Trish.
What?
I was telling Joe, I asked him if he heard me say earlier that he had RMJ or RMF, resting Marine face.
Well, I didn't have two screens up, so I only had the game screen. I couldn't see anybody, so I was just looking at the screen.
You should probably try to do two screens.
What I really want to know is how Busey got his beard to do what it did in that picture. I mean,
I've been growing a beard over for 5 years.
There you go.
It's finally come to fruition.
It looks great.
Well, buddy. I'm really honored that you decided to debut it here at Bourbon Neophyte. I mean, come on.
It's classy. It's really classy.
Well, I think the monocle kind of pulls everything together.
It really does.
Well, you know,
it's sophisticated.
You're just a class act. That's all I could say. You're just a class act.
Hey, Anthony, what are you drinking?
I am starting out with Elijah Craig Rye.
There you go. That's delicious.
Tonight. And then I'm going to kind of work my way up to a few other ryes. I'm sure it's Trisha's favorite.
No.
I love rye.
There you go.
Oh, wait. Are you going to do Elijah Craig or something?
She's drinking Elijah Craig Rye. Didn't you hear him?
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anthony, you got to forgive us. We've been hanging out for hours, and there might have been some alcohol consumed by the vast majority of us, mostly me and Trisha, apparently.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
That does not make you bad.
Well, Trisha wasn't really drinking alcohol. She was drinking wine.
Oh, that's true. Grape juice. It was just fermented grape juice. That's all that is.
What is that, like 2% alcohol?
It's solid 4, buddy. It's got to be.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill.
There you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Isn't Night Train wine?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's up, Simon? See,
So Anthony, how's the new gig? You got a new job, so this is going to be a good regular time for you to go streaming?
It may be. It's funny you should say that. I was uh, making a comment just as you came on, but it might be. It might be my weekly spot. Thursday or something like that, or I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, because by the time I get off, get home, clean up, get
That sounds
stuff
familiar
ready.
somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
So what
Exactly.
do you have a set schedule now at work to where you can kind
Pretty
of work
much.
around that? Okay.
Pretty much, it's set. You know,
I mean, that
end up.
determines a lot for all of us. When
Yeah.
you get off work and you're ready to hang out, it shouldn't matter what time of the day it is. We operate
Well,
on a 24-hour-a-day clock.
It's true. For me, it's this is a 24-hour town here in Vegas, so
Yep.
people are up. I mean, all over the place. And
Australia.
yeah, well, I knew they'd be here without
Yeah.
a doubt. Between 4:30 and 2:30 in the afternoon. Well,
Where's James
now-
Morgan? Is he here? James Morgan, are you here?
Not that I've seen yet.
You just have to say his name a few times and he just appears.
Oh,
It's like
I thought
Beetlejuice.
it was
Yeah.
like Beetlejuice.
It is, but it's more than 3 times. You got to just say James Morgan like every other sentence until James Morgan appears. And then all of a sudden you'll look at your chat and you'll see somebody named James Morgan pop in.
Hey,
I'm hoping. I'm praying. Here it goes, James Morgan. No whammies.
Mm-hmm.
That would
So
be
did
awesome
you guys?
if you showed up.
Did you guys see the likes stream tonight?
Yep.
I was watching it. Well, I know you were on it. I mean, I saw you in the chat, Cheech, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
That was funny. They have such a fun time.
I thought the costumes were good.
Yeah. Dan's a sexy lion, Sexy
Yeah.
beast. And
They
Julie
both
looked so cute as Dorothy. That was awesome.
They both looked highly uncomfortable.
At first they did, but once they started drinking, it got a lot better.
You ain't
Usually
lying.
that's what happens.
Yeah, I thought they were.
So, hey Joe,
Yeah.
how did your little stream go? I had to break away, so I didn't stay for the end for the bottles.
I went really good.
Okay.
People were generous and they donated. People were generous, donated bottles. So, I mean, it all worked out. And Anthony is going to get, pretty decent check from the bourbon community, bourbon and whiskey community. So,
Well, good.
we're going to go,
Cheers,
myself
everybody.
and Adam are going to go check it out. Jason Busey's going to meet us there. I think
Yeah.
possibly
Yep.
Shane's going to meet
I'll
us
be
there.
there. Shane's flying into Tulsa.
Oh, I wish I could go to that.
So we're all going to be there on the 10th.
Do you play with Thursday nights, Cheech?
I don't, but the next couple of days I'm really busy, unfortunately. It's like the leading up to it, I'm good, but like the day of and then getting back and doing what I need to do just won't work for me. Damn it. But I'm going to be there in spirit. Joe's going to take a little Cheech with him.
Yeah, I'm taking Adam with me.
There you go. Adam's probably taller than me.
Well, he tried to call me a few times and try to, give me a reason why he couldn't go, and I'm like, you got to go, man.
That's it. Don't take no for an answer.
That's it.
He's like,
You need to do that with Vic.
yeah, he. No, I think the he just started a new job, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say the good thing with Vic is you could have him drive.
I'm used to driving. I drive all over the place
Yeah.
from one side of the country to the other. So
All right.
It's
party
nice
people.
when you're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
I've driven from the East Coast to the West Coast a couple of times, and the first time is because I moved out here, so I had a mission, and I wanted to be here in 3 days, and so I did that. And then the last time I did that was for a funeral, so I had some time in between, so it wasn't like I had to rush. But the second time leaving here and going back to Pennsylvania, it was nice because I actually could look at things. Where when I came out before with the moving truck and a trailer pulling a car, it was like, hey, holy smokes. I couldn't look at anything. Now, I just want you to know we're really honored tonight to have this guy come on, considering the time of night it is. And I just, truthfully, I mean, it's unbelievable. Here, you ready for him? Yeah.
Bring them on.
What's up, homie?
There he is.
Jerry Garcia.
You know,
in
I
the house.
just realized that it's Thursday night and not Friday night.
That's true.
I was
And I'm like,
I was just
I gotta work in like 5 hours. or
yeah,
something
you
like
need to
that.
go to bed.
Yeah, this isn't my
I just
third
put-
night in a
I
row
just
or
put more
anything.
pizza in the oven to reheat.
Ooh, I have some
There you
pizza
go.
too, buddy.
There's a microwave, you know.
Ooh, gross. Never
You
microwave pizza, Trish.
no.
Trish,
an
when was
abomination.
the last time you were in New
Yeah.
York and had
You
real
need to-
pizza?
Toaster ovens.
Toaster oven. Toaster oven, Trish.
Toaster oven's better than a regular oven.
It sounds like you need a trip up here because if you're microwaving pizza, life's not right.
Yeah.
No, you guys need to learn how to microwave shit to reheat
I
it.
was just going to say,
I don't
Ben,
have a
is that
problem with
is that a Tino's pizza or what?
Hey, just change your power settings. All you
Ben,
got to do is do time
I love you,
cook,
brother. I'll call you
50%.
tomorrow for some counseling, Ben.
Time cook, do a few minutes, and then power setting like 5, and it's great.
No, it can't be.
No, no, Adam.
Ben, I'm going to recommend you put that on a pizza stone at the highest
I'm gonna
setting
have a
your oven
stroke.
goes to for like a minute.
I think Adam's
Adam,
broke.
when was the last time you were out of Utah?
Couple
Oh,
of
you were
weeks
in
ago,
Idaho.
wasn't
When was the
Yeah.
last time you were out of that? Like,
Pacific Northwest.
yeah. When was
When
the
were
last time
you
were
east
on
of the
ocean?
Mason-Dixon line?
Does Arizona count?
No.
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 Arizona's almost as bad as California.
Never.
Pizza.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
so
You're over here to the
when-
east
All right,
coast.
Boosie.
When
Hey.
things are all
California
lined up at home
Pizza
and stuff,
Kitchen. Argument over.
you come out here and we'll change your life, and you'll never
Yeah.
microwave a fucking pizza again.
Did you hear
Well,
about?
Is there an Oklahoma pizza kitchen?
Oh,
No, there's not. But we do
There's
Midwest.
Oklahoma brisket.
All right.
We do Midwest pizza, so it's not New York. It's not deep dish. It's that pan.
That nobody's heard about. Got it.
Unless you're from here.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a what is that
I'm
called?
from
again?
California. I've heard of New
It-
York.
it-
Chicago
It's
deep
a-
dish. That's
It's
Chicago
good.
deep
it's
dish.
sadness
I like
with
Chicago
cheese
deep
and
dish.
tomato
I do
sauce.
too.
I like the deep dish. So,
It's sadness with ketchup and
Oh,
American cheese.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
That's horrible.
The
Guys,
best
I
pizza's
gotta
in
be
New
at
Haven,
work.
Connecticut.
wait, are we about to do an hour
you
of
know,
pizza talk?
so-
again each?
Hey,
So
we
the-
did it last night on my stream. Let's do it again.
So
me
the
tell you-
the reason New Haven pizza is such a big deal is it's coal oven pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you go to a New York coal oven pizza,
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's better.
there's one right across the street from Carnegie Hall, buddy. Just
I personally, my favorite pizza is made by like an 80-year-old man in Brooklyn.
yeah,
It's called Di Fara.
Defara. Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, that pizza will change your life.
Yeah, my grandmother used to live right down the road from that place.
hmm
Everybody
See
has
that
a
smile? Oh, how many? When was the last time you had one of those, Cheech? 20 years?
Hey,
No, probably like 12
Jason,
years.
thanks
probably
for
12
jumping
years.
on, man.
Anthony,
Have a good night, Jason.
Sir. Night, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi,
Good night.
Jason.
When I took Jen to the first time to New York, literally we just ate pizza every day. We
Now,
just went
there's
to diff-
supposedly one place in Brooklyn now that takes out Di Fara, but
Huh.
I've not been there. It's Jay-Z and Beyonce are there like every week.
Well,
And
that's 'cause it's
sometimes
where
he
the
shuts it
Illuminati
down,
meets.
sometimes they don't.
So that's where the Illuminati meetings are.
Exactly.
But the Fara is unreal.
Defar is the place. Yeah,
And it's still the same old dude
that's the way to do it
shaving the cheese.
until he dies,
Oh,
beating the dough on his naked body, probably in the basement every day.
All right, that's enough. for that.
Probably. But you
you
know
don't.
what?
That's how they
you
do
don't
it.
Understand?
That's how you do it.
They take the shirt off. That's how real bakers do it.
Are you kidding me?
No, no, I'm not kidding you. What if I ever
That's
kid
gross.
you?
I don't want to think about
I
that.
let you win that last round, and you're gonna question me?
You didn't let me.
I told you we had to get over the Anthony stream.
Wow.
I said I picked the answer that I thought would most be yours because I couldn't get a point that round, and we needed to get to Anthony's stream. We needed to wrap it up.
Hey,
No,
Look,
you're
it's
the best,
Cheech.
without a doubt.
Cheech is in his prime right now.
Yeah, this is my
You know,
time.
it's 3:00 in the morning. He's like
My
He's
wife
raring to
hasn't even
go.
texted me to ask me what time I'm going to bed yet.
She's already asleep.
No, she's up. She just texted me. Actually, as I was coming over here.
Well, I'm going to have another pour, and
You
I
should,
haven't
buddy.
had this in a while.
I'm like 9 in at this point.
I'm
Ooh,
going
the
to
few.
pour
I looked
this
at that
few
today.
rye. I'm
I'm on a similar square bottle.
You know,
Oh, do I have to drink out of a square bottle? Is that'd be new? Let's go with shapes of bottle. Joe, get yourself a square bottle, buddy.
I'll find
Yeah.
you a square bottle.
So I'm debating though, do I kill this or do I leave this for a bottle kill chug?
oh, you might as well
You
just
should
get
just
rid
do
of
the
it
bottle
like your
kill
pizza.
chug right now
No,
Right.
not at 3 a.m. on a work
on a
night.
Thursday.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
it goes good with pizza.
Oh man, I'd have to like go across the complete other side of the house. Yes, that's what I said, Lil. I said, did you say
Oh.
sexted you? Yeah, sexted
Are you doing Wilderness Trail?
Yeah, this is the HBR. Where's my wheated whiskey, man?
I
Yeah,
let
Mine is
that
on
go.
the way,
I was
finally.
like, I know he's
that is
supposed to be
delicious.
sex, and I'm like, I'm
This
not
is
gonna
really
call
good.
Out on this, but
It's kind of like
I thought he was
pumpernickel
going to
bread.
put the bullet.
You know, it's
I
got
thought
like
the
a,
bullet picks were going up this week, but they didn't go up.
they're waiting on the stickers.
Still
Yep,
lame.
might have them tomorrow.
How many bottles of that are you getting, Cheech? Your first Kentucky pick.
I don't know. There's, I wish there were more available, but I don't think we can all have a case of it, or else it's like, hey, there's 6 bottles of each left. But I'm happy it's in. I don't
Yeah.
know how many I'll get. It might not be many.
I just found out that I'm probably doing in March, as long as it doesn't overlap with my mother's surgery, which I hope it doesn't. I'm going to be doing somewhere between 9 and 11 picks in 1 week.
Jesus.
Holy smokes!
Which is funny to say
what's
to a
up?
Jewish guy. Jesus.
What?
That's a lot of picks. Jesus, that's a lot of picks.
In person in Kentucky.
How'd you manage that?
I know some people.
I'm still waiting on my Buffalo Trace pick still. That's been going on for like...
I'm waiting on your Buffalo Trace pick,
Jesus,
too.
me too, man. I went there last Friday. They didn't have it yet. He's like, it's 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, you told me that 3 weeks ago.
You know what would be nice is if you got the 175s, too.
He didn't. They're all 750s.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What did you pour, Joe?
Went with you on Woodinville. This
Oh
is
no,
the,
that was
That's Ben. Ben.
That was
Ben.
Ben.
Ben. I went with you, Ben. That's what I meant.
I feel like this is a lot
other
more
year.
hill in the future.
there. You go.
I mean,
Finished
granted,
the
this
forecast.
bottle was like here tonight, and I took it down there.
There you go. Save it.
Anthony, can you see the glass?
Whiskey Encore.
Yeah, buddy.
Are
Whiskey
those on
on-
your site?
No, I don't have them on my site, but you can email me at whiskeyencore@gmail.com if you're interested.
Okay.
That goes
It'll
for
go with
anybody in
my-
chat or anybody on the screen too.
It'd
Some
go
people
with my
already get them.
proofy bitch shirt.
Did you get one or do you want one?
I've had one.
No, why aren't you wearing it?
Well, I've got Scotch Down Under.
Oh,
on
that's a
tonight.
good shirt. I don't have that one
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. I got Scotch Down Under. Matter of fact, the reason why is,
There you go, Adam.
oh, look at that. Show 'em, Adam.
Hey, Lilith, you've got the receipt for the package that's coming your way, so you know what you're getting.
I see it. There it is.
he is awake.
Tilted back up. There you go.
3 something. Marty, what are you doing up?
Mhm.
Marty.
Yeah, he's up.
Well, I'm in chat. Where do you see Marty?
I mean, I see.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, there it
cheers.
is. It just popped up on my side.
You know, he probably had to pee.
There you go. Or he could be up early for work. Marty, are you up early for work?
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, you should like make yourself a little breakfast and, you know, jump on.
Some coffee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some Caffey.
Caffey.
Well, Kathy.
You know, the few rye to me is good, but it still has that few whiskey funk.
That's one funk I did not enjoy. I like turkey funk. I like Michter's funk, but I did not like the few funk. I drank a bottle of it and did not buy it again.
I have the straight whiskey, and I just don't like it.
Yeah.
The rye, I've tolerated. I mean,
Yeah.
I've tolerated it a lot.
The rye is definitely better.
It is. It is better. but it definitely has that funk. The other one is definitely just too young. It's just too young. I mean, it kills me to even say it, but I think it's got to be a drain pour at some point if I can't.
Just mix it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to just
Yeah.
find something that'll mix with, Coke, something. I don't know. But yeah, it's. Bah.
Try ginger ale. Might help it
Yeah.
out. Might help it out.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, this Few is just, eh.
It's a neat
It's
label.
not-
The label's cool. The bottle's cool.
It is.
I wish the whiskey was better.
It's not a bad price. They're what, 50, $55 for a bottle, so it's not bad. It's a more of a craft or boutique type of distillery in Chicago, and they've been around for a bit, but I think they kind of missed the mark on the straight bourbon in general because it's just too young. But the rye,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
In 3 or 4 years, when their distillate gets a little older and they start putting more stuff with more age on it, that it might become something. But you're right. The combination with it being young and having that funky note, it just doesn't play well. But a lot of young distilleries kind of run into that where the youth works against them, and then a couple years later they put out good whiskey.
Well, is that a pick or is that an off the shelf?
it's off the shelf Total Wine. But
On the Fuse, you got to go with a pick.
Yeah.
well, exactly. But
I think I did the same thing. I actually got mine from Total Wine as well when I bought them.
It has a good spice to it. It has a sweetness to it. I do like that.
Yeah, but that youth
And once
finish,
you get past that funk,
yeah,
and now, like I said, I'm okay because the first 2 sips, that's what I get, and now I'm prepared for it. Oh,
I'm going to bed, you guys.
you're gonna go call it a night, Trish.
Yeah, sorry.
Good night,
Sleep
Chan.
here.
So do you just go to the couch right behind you?
Yeah. This is upstairs over my garage, this room. So
That's what
it's a little cold.
that's what I figured. You just go right over to that and boom.
No,
That's
Leon.
that's your
Leon's
home
out
away.
tomorrow. We
That's
have a
your,
lot to do.
that's your home away from Leon.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
he's always away from me. I'm at home all the time.
Well-
Always gone. So
Good night, Trish.
good night, you guys.
Good
Bye.
night. Well,
Hey, we'll see
I
you
appreciate
Saturday.
you jumping on, Trish.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I brought the cavalry.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Good night,
Night.
Trish.
Speaking of which, I gotta call it a night too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to
Good
be
night,
left
hey.
with the East Coast.
I gotta
There you
be
go.
up in
No,
4
we
and a
still
half
got
hours.
Joe.
Yep. Well, I'm Frederica.
So
That's
Don't
right.
forget Frederica.
Frederica.
here's you
Good night,
go,
Adam. Talk to you tomorrow.
Adam, thanks,
Probably
man.
talk to you tomorrow, buddy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
call you.
Cheers, brother.
Anthony.
So
see you, buddy.
what is the deal with the 2:30 a.m. stream, Anthony?
You just got home from work.
Well, for you, it's 2:30, and I said, well, if anybody's going to join me, it's going to be our Australian people and Cheech.
Jeez, yeah, probably.
I did. I said, if he's not already somewhere or have had his limit
I was
of
counting
whiskey-
it down. We hung out for hours. We've been hanging out for
Well,
4 hours.
were you
waiting
on
for
the Patreon thing with Livewire?
Yeah, we were playing games and being stupid.
That's what Schlong said.
Yeah, it was fun stuff. Though we were having a great time.
Only some of us were being stupid, though.
No, I said it was stupid. We were not stupid.
No,
we
I'm
were
just
like,
kidding.
we were so full
Just
of
a joke.
brilliant answers, Joe. Don't you remember how brilliant some of those answers were? We were having such a great time. But it was silly. It was a good time though. It was fun to like step away from trying to do anything like entertaining other people and just have a good time with each other. It was fun.
Exactly. That's the purpose of this stream tonight
Yeah,
for
it was
me is
fun.
just to chit chat, have a few pours, and
So did you see? You said you saw Dan and Julie tonight. You saw the beginning
Yeah,
of the Lifetime.
I
thing?
was watching it while I was setting up.
Okay. I could not believe that Julie just like stopped everything they were doing and started talking about me. I'm like, she was like, I watched your stream this morning and I couldn't break away from it. I was like, that was so weird. I'm like, you can just shut it off. That's what I do. I'm
How
tired of
late
watching.
did they go?
They were on
Probably close
about
to
2
11.
hours.
Yeah, like 10:30. 10:30. I did like that Dan jumped on in the middle of the afternoon and just like did like a 2-minute live. Did you see that? Like
No.
So like this afternoon, my time, it was probably like 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe a little after. And all of a sudden, Dan just jumped on live and said, "Hey, don't forget we're going on at 8 o'clock tonight." He just did a thing from like a parking lot somewhere, and I was like, "Man, that's way better than a YouTube reminder, like a notification." It was just Dan coming on and doing a quick live unannounced, which you get a notification for that too, but it was just him telling people to remember that they were going live and that there might be Halloween costumes and shenanigans, and then explaining that they were going to be picking, names out of a hat on what to drink. I thought it was cool. It was just a different way to notify people you were going live later that day.
Well, I've been on, who was it with Bobby? Yeah, Instagram.
Right.
It's okay, but I don't like the format.
Yeah, the interface sucks.
Yeah. If it's two people, let's just say like you and I, Cheech, that's great, but you can't really follow the chat.
It just pops up and disappears.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
not-
can't background it. You
Yeah, and
can't
you can't
make it
go
a
back.
small window. You can't check another tab.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're stuck in the app
So-
or you don't get it at all.
You're almost better just to have two people on and have a topic and basically do what you need to do. And I don't want to say 15 minutes, but 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. It's good for short format. I could see that, but it's not great for interaction or engagement with other
No.
people.
No. And you kind of think that they would, I don't say this, you think they would kind of start tweaking it a little bit to make that a little better platform. I don't think it's terrible
Yeah.
in general, but the live stuff, like when I was on with Bobby, and
It's just awkward. It's awkward
It
for the end
is.
user. For somebody to enjoy the content, they kind of got to go out of their way and they got to commit to it. They can't they can't do that and something else.
yeah,
They've got to just commit to that. I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
If you're
there.
doing a 30-second short, it's perfect.
Yeah, short format, I like it. I'm horrible at Instagram. I should get better at it. My
Well,
wife
it's not
kills
hard, but-
she kills the Instagram. My wife kills the Instagram game. She's so good at
Oh,
it.
she's good at it.
Yeah, she's so good at it.
Mm-hmm. See, now on this Few, I'm actually getting a little butterscotch smell to it.
All right.
Almost, I want to say like a brown sugar, and that's unusual. This is a rye.
Good night, Lilith Morgan. Lilith has to bail. I'm seeing it in the chat. Changing over crew is coming on. Catch you over the weekend, maybe. Hey, Lilith, on Sunday,
Hey,
Arvo my time, which will be your Monday morning, I'm going to be involved in a baby back rib cook-off for a Halloween thing we're doing in the neighborhood. So I'll take pictures of my meat and send it to you.
you do that.
Well, Chris
Cheers,
sends
Lilith.
pictures of his meat to me, so I figure I should be able to send some back to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey, it's
Ben.
both their meats.
Yes, that's true. It's shared meat.
Mhm.
Ben, is that the chicharroni?
It is, but it's the soggy slice,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
so it's a little.
Yeah, that's why you got to heat that stuff up on a stone if you got one.
I tell you what.
No,
once
no,
you
this
get a
was the
stone-
slice that got all the grease.
Oh,
and
that's the one
pops.
you were talking about. Yeah, when you got it, it was sloggy.
Well, I'm tell you what.
Scotch
Hey,
down under in the
cheers,
house.
Lil.
Good day,
Gosh,
Keen.
down under.
Yeah, good day, Keen. Good
Hey,
to see you,
Ken.
mate.
There you go.
Wearing the shit.
Cheers, Ken.
Right.
Good day,
Goddamn
mate.
quacker fucker.
Cool damn motherfucker.
But I have one of those stones, and I tell you what. Once you get it seasoned, from
Yeah.
using it,
Yep. Makes
It
all
really
the
does.
difference in the world.
it does crisp that pizza nice.
It's so nice.
It is. And I use it specifically for pizza. We also have a baking stone, like you can put a lasagna in,
Yeah,
stuff like that. They work
they so work.
well. Yeah.
Yep. Good
They work well.
Stoneware. Good stuff.
So, Ken, I know you're real busy, but you can jump on. You know how to do it.
Oi, oi, oi.
That's right. But I like those stones, and they really are.
They make
good.
such a big difference, especially when you're like reheating a pizza.
Well, you could take that and set it on your grill.
Yep. My grill
Get it
got one
warm.
on it.
Put your pizza on that. Close it, because in the summer, because it's just too darn hot here in Vegas to use your oven in the house.
Yeah,
because
you
you're
wanna
trying
cook
to
outside.
cool your house.
Same thing in Florida. We cook outside
Exactly.
during the summer for sure.
Exactly. I mean, you hate to go out to that grill, but
Yeah, but you either run your central air conditioner and have it fight against your oven,
Exactly.
or you just learn to cook outside and deal with the heat outside.
preach it,
so,
teach, preach it.
so when you come back in, you can cool off.
I'm telling you, it's just.
Let me tell you, there's nothing like a cold beer when you're working the grill.
Oh no, it's perfect.
Cold PBR, 16-ounce can in the
I just don't
cooler
understand
on
why
ice.
people live in those places.
Because our winter is fucking glorious.
It is. I'm still in shorts,
Yeah,
and it was 80 to some degrees today.
it was 77 here today.
That doesn't
Tomorrow's
sound good
gonna
to
be-
me.
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Tomorrow's going to be 71 is our high and 50 for our low. Like
Oh.
Now
almost,
we're
almost perfect. Almost perfect. And sunny. It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ben. You're
I haven't
making
been
me so
outside
hungry.
today. I wouldn't know.
You haven't been outside?
Joe doesn't go out when the sun's up.
No,
That's not true. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making that
No,
up.
that's
I'm
true.
sorry. Didn't mean to speak.
No,
for
it's
anybody.
true.
It's true.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, buddy. Except for I like to go to the beach. I'm a lot
Yeah, I'm
more
about 30
tan
minutes
than
from the beach.
I'm a lot more tan than the light lets on. It's really weird 'cause I got I got studio light, so I kind of look a little washed out, but I'm kind of dark.
That's
I know it
right.
doesn't look like it, but I'm kind of dark. I'm like that olive complexion thing, you know. But if I go in the sun a lot, like if I go out in the sun for like a week straight, I'm super dark.
So does
Oh.
Anthony.
So you're
Oh.
Sicilian?
Anthony's straight Puerto Rican. You just can't.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
guy.
The
So
beard.
Puerto Rican.
The beard covers it.
Ken says he's having a shit work day.
Yes,
Ken,
he is.
then fucking call it quits, bro. Just end your fucking work day and do something else that makes you happy. You know? That's
Yeah,
what I
last
do.
I checked, Ken has a boss he reports to named Ken.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I'm
a
saying.
real
Ken,
dick.
fire yourself and then drown your sorrows. He's allergic to the sun.
hmm
Well, Ken's a bit of a ginger, so he doesn't have much melon.
Or
No,
He's
so
allergic
does
to
he.
the sun, but he loves that vitamin D.
Yes.
Is that what we call it now?
This will be my next little sip here.
Oh, there you go. That's the new rendezvous, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've had this for a while.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But some days it just doesn't hit the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You
do.
look at it and go, oh, this is what I want. And then you sip it and you go, damn it, that wasn't it.
Yeah, I have delicious whiskeys that some days I go to them and I'm like, it's still, I know it's delicious because I've drank it before.
Yeah.
And then I try to drink them like, this is not the day for this whiskey.
That is the truth.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
have days like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've grabbed this a couple of times and thought, oh my gosh, it's just like heaven. Then I thought, oh, I'm going to have this today. And then I have it and it's like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm looking
just not
forward
there.
to cooler weather because there's certain whiskeys I like to drink in the cooler weather. I'm really looking forward to trying the new Midwinter Nights Dram.
I was
because
just going to say that.
I haven't opened it
was
yet because
just
the weather's
gonna
been
talk
too
about
hot.
that.
So it's supposed to cool down over the next few days. So I can see myself, finally opening that bottle. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend's the same way. I don't like to drink it when it's hot out. But when we have a little cool weather, I like to drink that one too.
Hey, Joe.
I had some last night.
What?
Joe. Ken wants to
Magnus
know
cigar.
what Woodenville you
Magnus.
got right there.
This is the bourbon whiskey finished in port casks.
Oh, the port. Is that a 90 proof?
It's a 90 though.
Yeah. But it's tasty. I've had a couple tastes of that one. I haven't bought it. But
This is
You
my
know-
second bottle of this, but for some reason I'm not filling this bottle. I don't know why.
it just could be the
We
day.
just were talking about that. There are days you just don't.
Have you drank it
just
before? Or
don't
did you
feel
just open it?
No, I've had a few drinks from this one.
Excuse me.
This is the second bottle of it, but
Okay.
I've had a few drinks from this one, and it's just for some reason it's just like I
Yeah.
don't know.
They're
not
batched. It
working
might
for
not
me.
be as good as the other bottle was. Or it might not be the right day or weather, or maybe just leave it alone for a month or two and forget you have it until it revisit it. I mean, there's some bottles I hated months ago. I could tell you specifically about one. The Redwood Empire Pipe Dream.
Oh,
I drank
yeah,
that.
got
And I
some.
tried to enjoy it like for the first 4 or 5 pours. I was like, I don't get it. I don't know why anybody says this is good. I really did not like it. I disliked the bottle. So I put it way on the back of the shelf and I kind of forgot I had it. It was probably close to 2 or 3 months later. I pulled the bottle back out and I drank it and I was like, man, this is way better than I remember it being. So I drank it regularly, and it just got better and better and better until I finished the bottle. I haven't replaced the bottle yet, but I was like, it was one of those bottles I kind of disliked. I wouldn't say I hated it, but I disliked it when I first opened it. I disliked it for the first 3-4 pours. And then I was like, I'm going to abandon this bottle. And some people would say that's a drain pour bottle, but for me, it was a leave it alone bottle and revisit it bottle much, much later. And I ended up liking
And
it.
that's what I thought. I have all of them. I have 3 of them. And they all didn't make me go, holy shit, I need a straw. Okay. But you know what? They're good sippers now. I mean, they're only 90 proof. So
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, I prefer 100, but it's just the way it goes. Hey, Chris,
What's
how
up,
are
Chris?
What's up, Chris?
you? But you're right. They're good. And then, so this here that I get from Total Wine, the Triple R Rye.
Oh, wow. Can you still get those where you are?
Yes.
They sold out around me. I never bought them. They have the best labels ever.
So this is Redwood Empire.
Yep.
The juice is Redwood Empire.
Mhm.
Now this is batch 1, and that was the first bottle I tried, and so I really wanted another batch 1, and I lucked out a few months back, and I was saying to them down there, I go, man, I want another bottle of this, but I don't know what batch 2 is going to be like. And then they had batch 3, and I'm like, I really want one. And so I rooted through a couple of bottles, and lo and behold, like the 4th one was a batch 1, so that was this one, and so I bought it. So I have some, and I thought I had it open here, but I don't. It's up at camp, so I'll bring that back so I can sip on it.
See, it's funny. I passed on those 2 bottles. I forget what the other one was called, but there was the one.
American something.
Yeah, the labels were fantastic. I almost bought them just because the labels were so artful and very well done. And then I passed on them, and then they disappeared around me. But
they're good.
Yeah,
They're
it
good.
reminds me of like the Yippee Ki-Yay label.
Yes.
From
and it's the
Iowa.
price point. $40.
Yeah, I wish I
I
probably
got
should've
mine
bought
for
those.
like 32 because it was on sale.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the end of the bottles here, they went on clearance just to get rid of them, and I kind of wish I would have grabbed them, but I almost never go to Total Wine anymore. It's been a long time, maybe once in the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm. I go there. I mean, because it's close.
Yeah. Well, if you
And
have
there's
one,
a couple.
I have to drive to get one. It's probably 35, 40 minutes away from me.
Oh,
And between here and there, there's like 20 other liquor stores I go to that are like independently owned, and I try to frequent them more because I get better deals or I get better access at those places. The Total Wine around me is everything is like a vault item. You can't really get limited or allocated stuff there too often.
You're limited in allocated stuff.
That's true. My limited and allocated stuff, correct. It's weird how it's different depending on which market you're in, Like Ben, when he did his live stream a week and a half ago where you're at Total Wine, he's walking through Total Wine and there's stuff that I would die to see in the wild. And they're just sitting on the shelf and Ben's like ignoring them. It's like, oh, smoke wagon. Fuck it. Smoke wagon.
well, yeah, there's not in Florida yet.
Yeah, we don't get smoke wagon at all. I have to drive out of state or have a friend
Do you have
hand deliver.
Do you have enough of the Halloween bottles?
Yeah, I got a couple extras. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're on the shelves everywhere here, and I just when you said that, you jogged my memory, and it's like, hey.
Yeah. I gave one away last week on my stream to somebody who doesn't get Smoke Wagon at all. And obviously they don't get the Smoke Wagon limited bottle, so they're happy to get it. It was supposed to be delivered today, but it's been delayed. It's actually going to get delivered on Halloween Day to them. So they're still going to get their Halloween bottle for Halloween, which is pretty cool.
What's up, Chris? So, the funny thing, Anthony, is those are all going to go on sale next week.
You think they're going to put them on clearance?
Who wants a Halloween bottle after Halloween?
Well, it's still the straight bourbon. I don't think it'll go any less price than the straight bourbon. If you see them on clearance, let me know.
Candy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. Candy,
I know candy does, but whiskey isn't the same as candy, buddy. If you see those things marked down to $25, you let me know, and I'll PayPal you the pile
Well,
of fucking money.
I'll give you a standing order for at least 2.
Yeah, I'm more in for 6.
There you go.
You let me know, Ben.
I don't want to burn any bourbon, so I won't order any.
That's right. Me and Bourbon are getting to the point where we're not
Whatever
going to be
you
able to.
want, Joe.
Joe, we're getting to the point where me and Ben can't ship. We're going to just have to meet each other halfway. It's going to be cheaper for us to just drive to meet each other than ship bottles. Maybe.
What's the time difference?
True.
Like
well,
meeting in the middle.
It's probably about an 11-hour drive for each of us, maybe 10.
11, 12 hours.
10
We'd probably meet
yeah.
It's not bad.
around.
DC.
Nah, DC's only like 4 to 6 hours from me.
South Carolina.
Even getting off the island and everything too.
Depends.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's call it Virginia.
Probably.
Yeah, Delaware.
Well, how long did it take you to get to Schlong's?
6 hours,
Yeah, see, it took me 14.
but 3 of that was getting out of your neighborhood.
I was going to say getting out of the island.
I could see us meeting in Delaware, Virginia, that area for sure. Might as well go a little further inland and meet in Kentucky.
I mean,
Might as well. Ben, don't threaten me with a good time.
14 hours from me to Kentucky.
12 for me. We can go to, well, it's 13 to Louisville for me. That's pretty good. Anyway, load up your Subaru with my bottles, buddy. I'll put mine in the truck. We'll meet halfway.
Well, current plan, depending on Mom's surgery, is first week in March. I'm in Kentucky.
Oh, that might work.
But that's when I got to do like 10 fucking picks.
I just want to let you know, though, around that same time was when I'm doing my meetup in Florida. So you might have to come to Florida then. Yeah, I know, buddy. Hey, family first, always.
Well, no, I'm talking about...
Not for me, of course, for you.
I'm talking about 10 plus picks.
Yeah, that's a priority in some ways, for sure. Damn,
so
bro, that's
far,
a
I'm
pile.
supposed to be going to Makers, Bullet, Lux Row.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
that's a cool pick.
Hang on, there's more. Starlight, Wilderness Trail. There's more. I don't know.
No Heaven Hill?
Heaven Hill's messed up with their picks.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what's going to happen with them now that the strike's over. If
Well,
they're gonna...
one is their pick process is really underwhelming.
Yeah.
And 2 is they changed it. So, like, it used to be if you went to Heaven Hill, like a lot of these other distilleries, if you buy a barrel from them, it doesn't count against the allocation of barrels towards your state.
Well, that's kind of cool, actually.
Right. So Heaven Hill changed it that now it still does. So
okay.
Whatever your state distribution is, you have to
minus is out of that. I got
right.
you.
And if you're with, let's say, a private group or something that you're picking barrels with, Heaven Hill mandates that the store or distributor that you're picking through also be on the pick.
Okay.
Even if they have no idea about whiskey whatsoever.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
okay, that is weird.
Heaven Hill is go to the gift shop and maybe do the tour to see about getting that Bernheim barrel.
Yeah,
proof.
I was gonna say which one are you gonna get in the gift shop?
I mean, I got William Heaven Hill 13-year last year.
Yeah.
Most people have never seen that bottle.
Yeah, that's a grab for sure if you see it.
So, over there somewhere.
Hey, I saw earlier in the chat that you got another shelf for some more whiskey, like a little shelf or something.
It's over here. It's kind of a piece of crap, but it was sitting on the side of the road, and it just fits in this little nook I got over here.
It gets the whiskey off the ground and around from your feet.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I've been working on tonight, on and on.
I still like your IKEA shelf behind you. That was a good grab too. That puts a lot of fucking whiskey on
Yeah,
it.
the problem is whiskey is taking over my living space.
Drink faster. Send me some of it, I guess. What? Scott
Dude,
Jones
did you
dropping
see
a
the pile of
Discord.
boxes I sent out today?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading. Scott Down Under just put a link in the chat for a meme on Discord.
Did he?
Yep. Oh shit. That's good, buddy. Ken, that's a good one. Ken. I'm watching Ben read it. Watching Ben read it.
Somebody's got YouTube audio on.
No, nobody does.
Not Joe. Yeah, Chris, that's how I dealt with it at the old house. I just moved all the whiskey into one room, but then I moved out of the house. So
Yeah,
now
the problem
the
is
whiskey's in
that-
that house and in this house.
Yeah, the problem is, Chris, I live in New York. So
Yeah.
one room is my living room.
Yeah. You don't get many rooms.
Yeah.
You get a few rooms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a shelf to put my stuff on, and I was quite surprised how quick the shelves filled up. It's 5, it's deep, and I was like,
I got all
Man.
the room in the world. I'm out of room.
Yep.
That's exactly how mine went. I was like, oh, I finally found some. Oh, I'm out of room.
yeah.
I got to buy more.
Well, my wife liked it, so I picked up 2 more for her. She liked the shelf, so she's going to use it in her office. And they're
And
just
you're gonna
really,
fill 'em
they're
with
I was going to
garage
say, you're going to
shelves.
put whiskey on them if you're smart.
And they're just
Thanks, Adam.
garage shelves, but she liked them, and she measured it. She says, hey, I want to put them in my closet. Okay, so I picked them up today, and we'll build them and put them in her closet. Then she can put her scrapbooking and other things like that stuff on it.
In your whiskey.
Well,
Some
I
of it.
mine up something else for that.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, it's full. You need more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already need more. Chris Tats is asking, is all that Michter's for me? Are you talking about the all that stuff right there? Yeah, that's all mine, buddy. I mean, I share it. Anybody wants to have some Michter's, come on over.
So they had the Michter's Toasted Rye, I think it was, last weekend.
I just
Toasted rye or
finished off a
toasted bourbon?
bottle of that yesterday. Toasted rye.
They were selling that thing for $4.99.
I'd buy it.
Listen to you, I'd buy it.
I still see them for $2.50, Cheech.
Oh, I'd buy it.
If you want it, I'll get it for you.
I'm down to 1 bottle. This is all I've got left in this one. This is
Oh,
That's a bottle kill right there.
That's the drippings.
I've been surprised.
And
how
it's
if I
much
could get my
finally gone.
tongue inside this bottle, I would lick the inside of this bottle.
Mhm.
I might just turn my camera off and give me a minute. I'll be right back. Literally, I've never had a favorite whiskey before.
Yeah, they were selling it. I'm pretty sure that was it. $4.99.
I wouldn't pay $500 for it. I was lying, but $250 is maybe a yes.
Are you
But
serious? I could probably find it for $2, for real.
What's the other one there, Cheech?
Oh, that's the barrel
Probably
strength
for
rye.
real are
strength
two
rye.
different outcomes.
But you still got to see what you think of this one.
That's the limited release barrel strength Kentucky
yeah.
straight rye whiskey.
Yeah.
And that was the second limited. The one was the toasted, and this one's the straight rye barrel strength.
Hmm.
Now, fortunately, I do have another one of the toasted, but I don't want to open it right away. It's
No.
sealed.
Yeah.
But I do have it. But I'd like to have a backup to this one before I open it. So, Ben,
Exactly.
Ben, I'll talk to you, buddy.
Then you don't feel so bad. What do you got there, Ben?
That's my bottle of the toasted barrel bourbon from Michter's.
Well, at least you know he has it.
Yes, he does.
His bottle.
Thank you, Ben.
I don't-
Thank
I
you,
don't
Ben. Hug it. Love it
I
for
don't
me.
think so.
You're not going to let me have it? You're going to be one of those?
This is mine.
Oh, okay. Where's mine?
You don't have one.
You heartbreaker. I'm done with you, Ben.
He's a
just-
heartbreaker.
He just broke my heart. You tease.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's the
man.
hair. It's the hair he has. See?
Oh. He's a Breck girl. You remember Breck girls, Anthony? Breck.
Brett's.
Yep.
Breck girls.
The shampoo.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Ben, how dare you?
You
I'm
probably
really
used
sad.
it every day back then.
Ben,
huh, Chief?
how do you toy with my emotions like this? I feel slighted. Oh yeah, and then you're gonna fuck with me. That's great, buddy. Thanks.
Would I do something like that?
I know. No, I know, buddy. I love you.
Mhm.
Ben, it's just us. There's nobody else here. How many people do you have on YouTube right now, Anthony? 16?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
3.
It says 3.
It's 3. It's us. We're here with
Yeah.
you, Anthony. We're hanging out, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I'm bringing the cavalry.
I really shouldn't be,
No, I shouldn't either. Should
but I
go to
passed
bed.
the fuck out on the couch earlier today. So I got back from doing my hand deliveries, and 2.5 hours later.
Anthony, I was so happy when you put your thumbnail up. I was like, Anthony's going on at 2:30 in the morning. I'm going to be there. And Jen's like, and then Jen, like, she went to bed at like 11:30 my time. And she's like, are you staying up for Anthony? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to stay up and make sure I make an appearance at least.
I'll stay on for a little bit longer till, 1 o'clock my time.
There you go.
But
It
have
smells
another
like
little.
bitch in here. What?
Oh, Anthony doesn't have to go on till sunrise, but he really should.
That's just, you really should.
You're going to start
Really?
gaining viewers in like the next 15 minutes. All of a sudden, your viewer count's going to go up because people are
Well,
going to start. waking up.
Australia's, coming home from work.
Yeah, that's what I'm
UK.
saying. You're about to start
Yeah.
getting that. And you're going to start, just keep going west from there, buddy.
Mhm.
You know, Madeira Diaries, the Indian fellas, they're going to be on soon. You get Sandeep will be on. All sorts of people will hang out with you.
Chris, I can say that. Oh my gosh, I hated night shift because, especially from your Sunday going into your Monday, you can't sleep, and then you're up for like 24 hours. It's like, and then you're back to work. It's like, oh, I can't wait to go home and go to sleep. I can't wait to go
goodness.
home and go to sleep.
Hey, Chris, if you got some sort of hookup for me that I should know about when it comes to mixers, I'm all ears. Literally, I would love if you've got something you can do for me. I would take all the Michter's toasted barrel rye I could ever get, most likely.
So the question is, what's going to be 22? Is it going to be sour mash? Is
American
it going to be
whiskey.
rye again? You think it's
American
going to
whiskey.
be American?
I think they're going to do an American whiskey toasted barrel.
They've never done it.
That's why I think they're going to do it, because they've never done it.
I think
Why
it's
not?
going to be. I think it'll be sour mash.
Yeah. I would take either, to be honest with you. Then again, I'm kind of a Michter's whore, so I like it.
We all have a brand we're particular to.
Yeah. I mean, I like turkey, too. Don't get me wrong. I like wild turkey, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the only one I'm not fond of is Long Branch. However, if you were new to bourbon,
It's an easy one to introduce people to bourbon.
that's the one.
Yeah.
That is the one. I mean,
And it's an awesome looking bottle.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
My wife got it for me, and it was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try it. I'll do a review. And it's just like, eh.
Well, I like Blanton's as a bottle because it's a good gift bottle. It looks
It
good.
is.
But
So's
so's that Long
Basil
Branch.
Hayden.
Yeah, that Long Branch is can't get behind Basil Hayden. Sorry about
But
that.
I'm just saying, you're talking about gift giving. It's one of the most given as gifts
Yeah.
out there is the Basil Hayden.
Yeah. I like people better than that.
Well,
No,
people.
I'm just saying if you can get a good looking bottle like a Blanton's as a gift, that's a good one for sure.
See, these got the toasted barrel. Isn't that what that is, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
Did you
basil.
try it?
No.
No.
I hear it's really thin and lifeless. That's my problem with it. I don't
That's
hear-
all Basil Hayden's.
That's what exactly. The Basil Haydens tend to be thin and not a lot of depth in the flavor.
But the bottles look nice.
Yep. But Blanton's bottles look nice.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you can spell, you've got something to do.
If you're into collecting letters and horses, it's fun.
Oh, yeah. I know
Yeah,
people that were
motherfucker.
obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They were obsessed with it.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know, but apostrophe is like the hardest thing to find. Like there's an apostrophe
Oh,
for Blanton.
it's funny you should say that. I didn't think that was a thing, just an apostrophe.
It is.
It's not.
I didn't know that until recently.
Wait, Ben says it's not. Ben, give us
Ben,
the facts, buddy, because I've
tell
heard it
us.
is. Is it not? Is it
You ever
bullshit?
count
Is it fake?
look up the stave.
I don't have that kind of effort today.
To my knowledge, it is just the letters.
Okay.
It's always been the joke. That there's the apostrophe and there's also the period.
See, I thought when Jason had that tater guy on that was the Blanton's tater, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, that guy said it was a real thing. I'll have to go back. I might have to go rewatch that stream. Maybe he was telling us it was bullshit and I just missed it the wrong way.
Man, that's entirely
Maybe.
possible too.
Yeah. I might have been drinking during that stream.
So
Maybe, huh?
if you're out and about and you're at a Total Wine, Ben, Joe,
Mama.
Cheech,
That's
this
the
is
high rye bourbon.
high rye
Yeah.
bourbon. It's worth the $40, $45.
Oh, and that's a pick. Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it as a pick. I've seen it, the regular issue of it.
This thing is good. And that's what I'm going to have a little taste of right now. It's good. So if you're there and you're around one,
Hey, do you
It's-
see
it
Chris
just dropped
Tats
today, right?
in the chat? Chris Tats is saying they have a horse stopper that has no letter on it, and there's a second N because of Blanton's. There's two N's in it, and it's a different mark on one of the ends. Actually, it is
That's
in
racist.
the back leg and the front leg. Okay, is that
Huh.
the N, Chris? Is the back leg front leg thing? That's interesting.
huh, and no letter.
There's ones
Wow.
that have letters. They only started the letters like 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been 15. I think it's less than 15. Like 12 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah. You know how I feel about Blanton's, Ben. They kind of just pass right through my hands.
You know what came out today, right?
No.
Your mama?
Oh,
No.
man.
And I would say something about that to you too, Ben, but I'd have more respect for your mother because of what she's going through.
Love you too, Joe. What I love is Joe totally says that with a straight face, which means he could just stab you in the throat.
No, he doesn't need that. He's got his hands.
Oh, he's got his
Uh,
horse
Jack-
collection.
Jack Daniels Hazmat came out today.
Oh, the Coy Hill?
Oh, the Coy Hill hit?
Yeah,
I didn't
I
see
in
missed
it.
Georgia at least.
What? I'm going
Really?
to Georgia tomorrow, Ben.
All right. See you there.
That's what I was told. And they somebody took a picture of their bottle that they got. Let
Oh.
me show you. I think I got a picture.
When you say somebody, do you mean your daughter in Georgia
No,
that's
I wish
picking
she
me
was
up a
21.
bottle?
I wish she was 21 and she had a car.
Oh, Jesus. Damn it, Joe.
Man, that's a good pour.
Which one's that?
That Total Wine pick I showed you.
Oh, the Redemption.
The high right? Yeah.
Oh. So Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shit, sent me a sample of the high rye, the 10-year high rye bourbon. It was fantastic. Oh, wow. It's the same bottle as the 10-year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that orange sticker or
No,
red,
it's
Joe?
the same bottle as
It's orange.
Single barrels?
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a single barrel special release, 142.1 proof,
That is hot.
71%.05.
Jeez.
So I wonder if it drinks like
What
obtaining.
the fuck is
you
wrong
know?
with my damn camera and shit?
Hey, let me
There
tell
we
you, Anthony, did you get the Jack Daniels 10? So the Jack Daniels
No.
10-year is a 97 proof, it doesn't drink like a 97 proof at all. It drinks like an 80. It drinks just
Yeah.
like Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. It's so not hot. I was expecting
Yeah.
at 97 I'd feel some heat. I would imagine the Coy Hill probably is similar, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's
I heard,
140 proof. That's going to be hot.
A lot of people were
on
disappointed
the
with
neck-
that expression as far as the flavor, that there just wasn't.
It's tannic. It's definitely got tannins forward. It's a little bitter. It's not super bitter, but it's woody and kind of dry. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. It's like, okay, that's good. It's good. It's not great. It's good. It's not great.
Yeah, it's one of those bottles here. It's going to take you a minute to drink it down halfway.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, I don't know if you can see the chat on YouTube, but Chris Tats is saying that it looks pretty on your horseshoe display over there. He likes your Blanton's toppers.
No, he said they look pretty in gold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he's saying he doesn't like mine. He likes gold better.
Well, Chris, tell
Because
Lo
he's
we said
freaking
hi.
bougie.
Bougie.
This is where I'm at on it, Anthony. I'm not that far into the bottle.
Yeah, you got it down to the shoulder.
It's at the shoulder. I'm going to let it sit for about 2 or 3 more weeks, and I'm going to revisit it. But, yeah, it's not
terrible.
It doesn't suck, but
Yeah.
it doesn't knock my socks off. I was expecting a little bit more from it,
Doesn't curl your hair, does it?
but maybe it needs a little time. That's where I'm at on it. Maybe it just needs a little more time. So I'm going to let it sit for a while.
Yeah. You've got plenty of things. You got other things there you can go.
I have a couple other bottles I could drink on while I wait.
Yeah, I mean, you're holding that stag there, teasing me.
Oh, this is a different stag. This is a single barrel store pick.
Yeah, but it doesn't make a difference. I never see those.
I saw Stag Junior Batch 16 today for $400.
Piss
So,
on it.
Exactly. So I walked out. I was on the phone with Ben when I was shopping today. Not a good shopping day for me.
Well, not for that, not for $400. That's just like some places here for, I don't know if that was small batch for the E.H. Taylor you had your hand on.
Yeah,
but,
that was small batch.
You know, they're selling it for almost $100.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I see it for that price too.
And I've seen it as high as like 125 when I was in Arizona. And I said, you're high.
They probably were.
Well, they're true.
They
But,
probably were.
You know, if you can get it and someone is dumb enough to give it to you, then take their money.
Yep. That's the thing. It's like I have friends that are actually owners of liquor stores, and they're in business to make money. And as a capitalist, I can't find fault with that.
No, I don't. But I'm not going to give you that for that bottle.
Exactly. I'm not going to be that guy that pays the price, though, which means I kind of miss out.
Yeah.
Somebody else gets it. But the reality is, if somebody else got it at a price they were okay paying, it might not be the price I'm okay paying.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that's how I look at things. You know, I go, well, if I call Ben could probably get that for this. But by the time he ships it to me, let's just say it's $20. I might as well just buy it here.
If it's
And
only a
spend it.
$20 difference.
Yeah, $20,
Yeah, you just
$25
get it,
difference. Even if it's a $30 difference, it's just, yeah. But, you know, I know too many people from the West Coast to the East Coast and stuff like that to shoot a text to, or, you know, send a picture and say, hey, what can you get this for? And, you know, if it's, you know, dramatically cheaper, I'm like, okay. That's like Dewar's has a blended 27-year-old Scotch that is selling for about $100.
The diamond bottle, the 375.
What was it, Ben?
The diamond
liter?
shaped bottle that's 375.
Yes. And I can get it for like $55. Now other places are selling it.
27?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking about that because it's a good price. I like Dewar's regular white label because it's been around forever, but it's just a good everyday blended Scotch. It's not, you know, terrible, but anyway, and I like the bottle. I like the bottle a lot. But then again, I look at the Ardbeg Wee Beastie or the Ardbeg 10 and go, I think I'd probably rather have that. Because the Ardbeg 10 is, I think, 50 at Total Wine, and then the Wee Beastie is like 56 or 58. And the Wee Beastie's 5-year.
But it also tastes like barbecue.
I didn't get, well, you know what? That's how I described the taste afterwards. But it wasn't off-putting to me. The Ardbeg Pirate was horrid to me. Yeah, it was horrid.
The Ardbeg?
Yes.
I didn't try that.
Yarg.
Yeah, don't do it. It's got so much peat. If you're really not into peat or your palate is not ready for that, iodine and Band-Aid is all you're going to taste for a half hour.
Not my favorite notes, buddy. I'll be honest with you. Not my
The
favorite
third
notes.
sip I took of it, I finally got some of the sweetness on the scotch because my palate was too blown out and shocked from the first sip. So I had, the second and the third, I got a quick glimpse of what it tasted like. And then, it was just the peat to me overpowered it. So
Have you ever tried going from like bourbon to scotch or vice versa?
Yes.
So I tried that too because I was having a problem when I first drank a couple of scotches. I was having a problem just drinking scotch. So I was like, let me go to something I'm more accustomed with, like a bourbon, and then to a rye, and then maybe to something, a more rye, and then try a scotch. And I tend to like the scotch after bourbon better than just drinking scotch straight.
If I don't start off drinking bourbon and I have scotch, I'm good.
Okay.
If I have a bourbon, I'm kind of spoiled because of the punch and the flavor. Yeah.
If you ever want to make bourbon taste amazing, have it after scotch.
No, I've done it both ways, and I like it both ways. But I find that it's like palate confusing. Like if I just go to like scotch and I'm expecting, that my brain's like, oh, you're drinking whiskey, it should taste like bourbon because that's what my brain and my palate's accustomed to. So I tend to have to go from one to the other and then back again, and then it kind of works for me.
Anthony, how much longer are you going? I'm fading.
I'm going to go, where are we at here? Oh, about
8 more minutes.
8 more minutes, yep.
All right, I'll fight through for you.
I'm going to fight through for 8 more. Hey, buddy, I'm glad you went on tonight, man. I was excited when I was serious. I was like,
how everything worked. And
I was just happy you were going on. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It has. I just wanted to test some things out.
So what nights of the week are you working? Are you a
Monday through Friday?
Okay, so you have Saturdays and Sundays.
Sundays off.
Okay.
It's Nevada Day tomorrow, so I'm off.
I don't know what that means. Is that like Pride Fest?
Probably.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like it.
But it's Nevada Day.
Okay.
What does
So
that mean?
I do believe that was what this is. No. Was it? No, that's not when Nevada became a state. I'm trying to think. Anyway.
Is it when you guys legalized peyote?
Prostitution?
Yeah, I forgot about prostitution's legal there. Sorry, buddy. Only
Well, it's illegal. It's illegal
in
here
Vegas
in Clark
County. Yeah, in Cook, you can't do it.
Yeah, you have to go to
and that
Nye
keeps
County.
it from happening 100%, Anthony. There's none of that kind of shenanigans going on.
Never
in Vegas
happens in Las Vegas here.
At all.
No, not on the strip.
Clean.
No.
Squeaky clean.
No one's ever paid for a piece in Vegas. Nope.
No. Mm-mm.
Why am I suddenly craving pizza again?
Because Ben.
I know.
He's Ben. You can see that little piece of crumb on his beard there. Mm-hmm.
I believe that counts as foreplay, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right with it.
Love you, buddy.
But yeah, I wanted to try some things out. And unfortunately, I can't get into my office/area that I have.
Is that a mating call, Ben?
What's that?
Was that a mating call?
Yes.
Yes. Are you answering it?
The only response to Ben's mating call
just had to make sure before I came over.
It is yes. That's the only answer to Ben's mating call. Oh, apparently Livewire Whiskey's still live.
Really?
No, not like live. They're not broadcasting, but they were. It looks like Adam forgot to shut down the stream.
No, that's never happened before.
No,
No.
never. It would never happen again.
Never
either.
happened to Ken either.
Nope.
You never know, mate.
Mm-mm.
The last 19 comments in chat have all been Chris Tats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you expect from that quokka fucker?
Oh, Chris is a quackafucker too.
Well, he's over there, right?
They might fuck other things other than quokkas, although quokkas are really cute.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Under
But,
Scotch Down Under is still lurking.
Quokkas, quokkas are the cheerleaders of the marsupials.
So the whores of the marsupials.
The junior varsity cheerleaders of the marsupial family.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some truth to that. Chris.
Yes,
funny.
there might be.
There might be.
Yes, there might be. You can do it, Ben.
So Anthony, you're going to try to go back to doing like a weekly stream, a weekly hangout or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. And Thursday
I am.
looks like the night for you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't
Well,
decided.
Fridays
100%.
are
That's
pretty
all right.
busy, but you know what? Fridays, aren't you on?
No, I do Saturday into Sunday,
That's
and
it.
I'm also been doing Tuesday after the Bourbon Junkies for like the last 2 months.
I saw that. I've been on a few.
I'll
of
be
them. I
honest
mean,
with you, that I like that time slot a lot.
Ben's on Friday.
Ben does Friday after ADHD whiskey, a little bit of an overlap, but it's good.
Mhm.
And then Saturday I go after hot buttery rolls. He usually ends at 1 a.m. my time. I usually pick up at 1 a.m. and go till 4 or 5 a.m. because.
Mhm.
But I've been enjoying the Tuesdays after the Bourbon Junkies. They've been a lot of fun for me. I get a totally different group of people than I do on Saturday. I mean, there's a little bit of overlap, but it's more beneficial to the channel for me to go on after the Bourbon Junkies. I pick up more subscribers and more viewers that way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody, it's just one of those things. You just got to find a spot and you just got to do it. And so I'm trying to work on my thumbnail, and I like the thumbnail I used. I used it prior.
I like
have
that
another
one too. As
Yeah.
soon as I saw it, I knew it was you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how I kind of done mine with the Glen Cairn one. Is like you kind of
So
know it's me as
instead
soon
of
as you see it.
changing it every damn time, I thought, unless something's come up like if we all get together and do a whiskey stream, but we're going to do scotches like Glen Morangi, just using that.
I got you,
Maybe we'll change it, but
Anthony. I'll say take a look at my past like 2 months of thumbnails. They're almost all identical, but if I feature like I'm drinking Smoke Wagon tonight, it'll be
Yes.
my regular thumbnail, but it'll have picture
Yeah.
of Smoke Wagon bottles on top of it. So I've been doing
something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you those streams that I do where I feature a specific thing, like I'm opening these 3 bottles tonight, or I'm doing Remus
Mhm.
1 through 5 tonight. Those have been my best streams as far as like
My
as far as
Elijah
getting
Craig
people.
review,
Yeah.
that's
That's your best video, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
There's something about, branding yourself a little bit, like that becomes your thumbnail. When people see that image, they know it's you.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of comments on it
Yep.
on Instagram and so on and
I
so
like it.
forth. So exactly. And it was
I
free.
was sitting at my computer when you posted that, and I said to
This
Jen,
morning.
I was this morning after I dropped my daughter off at school. I was like, Anthony's going on. She's like, when's he going on this weekend? I'm like, no, he's going on at 2:30 a.m. tonight, which is technically tomorrow
Mhm.
at that point. But I was like, tonight, he's going on tonight after everybody else. He'll be on.
Mhm.
She's like, are you going to stay up? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to probably stay up. Why not?
Well,
Make
like
an
I said,
appearance.
it's a spot where nobody is right now.
That's how I'm successful. I
Besides
go on when
you.
nobody else is on.
Yeah.
I can't go on every night, although I've been on 3 nights in a row now.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, exactly. So if I pick a night, a Thursday, a Tuesday, well, not a Tuesday, but you know what I'm saying, a Thursday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, whatever the heck it is.
Yep.
Go on for an hour or two and sit. And,
Yeah, relax, have a couple drinks, hang out with
Yeah.
some people. It's
Exactly.
fun. It's fun. It's a good way to end your night. See, to me, you're no matter what time your work day ends, you still have to have a wind down period. You still have to have that time where you can relax and kind of slough the day's bullshit and
Yeah.
enjoy
the mail,
yourself
Chris.
with people. So
Well, there are times I come home from work, I take my shower, and it's like, I'm going to bed.
oh God, Chris, that's a scary thought. Sorry.
I'm so tired. It's like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And I just sit there for about 15, 20 minutes, and it's like my head's bobbing. I'm like, that's it. Yep, I'm time.
It's
And I
time.
just stretch out and I go to bed. But I'll still be up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ben, is the 5 coming through Florida on its way to Australia?
Might be.
That's a good way to do it. I didn't think about that.
Hmm.
Anthony, hey buddy, it's been fun hanging out. I was glad I was able to come over and other people hung out. Joe's here, Ben's here, other people.
Joe, Ben,
Mr. Whiskey Shits.
yeah, Trish.
The shit's
We were
Really
literally
nice.
hanging out waiting for you to come on.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, well, we'll call it a night. Let Ben go to bed because he needs his beauty sleep.
Can't
I'm
look
pretty
that good
ugly, you ain't
without
wrong.
sleep. Ben, you're a beautiful human being. I love you so much, buddy.
Mm-hmm. So
Just
thanks for
accept it, Ben. Just accept the love.
appreciate you guys showing
You want
up.
the back door? What?
Oh, buddy.
Chris Tats has already admitted he knows your mating call, so
Yeah.
he loves you too.
Ben, I just want to let you know it doesn't matter what side I'm on.
That's right.
It's all that matters.
That's
Doesn't
right.
matter.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, you have an excellent evening, Ben, Joe, Cheech. Thank you.
Anthony,
Chris.
good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you were able to
Yeah.
go on tonight. We can hang
Have
out.
a good night,
with you.
everybody.
Yep, we'll be talking with you all. You guys have a good evening. See ya.
Deuces.
Yep. Cheers.
Good night.
Good night.